welcome to our first vlog. I've had to kick Sam out of the room because I was too embarrassed to start vlogging, if you could hear me, but we'll get used to it. This is Ted. Ted says hello. We're starting this weekend because we're starting the first process of turning our garden from okay to hopefully nice. We moved into our new build about a year ago, and if you have a new build you will know that the gardens are just a complete mud pit when you first move in. So last year we did like sort of a half job with what money we had. I think it went okay actually. We've got grass and decking and some plants, although we need more. But today we're going to B&Q, our favourite place, to look at some stuff for some edging, get some bits to tidy up, look at some plants, look at some house plants, which Sam will tell me off for. And yeah, I thought I'd take you along with us and start the vlog with something to actually show. I'll show you our garden as it is now, so you get an idea of what it looks like after a year of half-arsed gardening, and then I'll take you around on our day. So this is our garden currently. We got decking tiles from Aldi, which have seen better days, but we're going to sand it up and varnish it to hopefully make it last better next winter until we can get some proper decking. We've got limestone around the edge and a sort of path to behind the garage, but as you can see it's covered in algae just from where it's been raining and damp. Hi. So we're going to get something to clean that up today from B&Q. As you can see, the edging, we tried to put some border roll down, but as it's been wet and horrible, that's gotten a bit green and a bit gross. So we're going to put some sleepers or build some sort of higher border, because Ted likes to pee on all the plants. So that's why we've got an anti-Ted device on Sam's lavender to stop him peeing on it. And the grass needs a tidy up, but we're going to wait until it's a bit warmer. Here we've got plant pots which have got all dead plants in. We need to take those out and move them about, and I want to put some vegetable beds here, so I might buy some things to propagate and seeds to start growing, and then when it comes to the warmer weather I can put them in the vegetable beds. So that is the garden currently. It's not too bad. We did it on a budget, because if you move into a house you know you have no money. But we've saved up a little bit now, so we'll see what we can do. We're in the car on the way to Bunqua is the official name for B&Q, that's how you pronounce it. We did a cheeky stop at Starbucks and I got the most white girl order ever. Although I normally get coconut milk iced latte with caramel. They didn't have coconut milk, so I had to go for the other white girl option of oat milk. And Sam got the
egg bites.
sous vide egg bites, which look like tiny little omelettes. I said he needs to do a taste test. Yeah. I'm not tasting them because they look minging. Tiny little omelets?
Really nice.
Tiny little omelette. There is a B&Q where we live, but because we're old and boring, we like to explore different B&Qs. And we're going to one that we went to at Christmas, which is a good B&Q and the best Aldi next door. So we're going to see what's in the middle there. We're young, young mid-20s, and that's what we do on a Saturday. We're back from our outing. It was successful. Aldi, disappointing. Nothing good in the middle. The only good thing we got from the middle were ginger nut crunch creams. I think they are putting some garden stuff in tomorrow on their Sunday new in bits, so I might go next week to the one in our area and see if they've got some stuff, because they meant to have like compost bags and other bits and bobs, so I might go again next week and see what's there. But B&Q, very successful. Sam shouts at me whenever we go to anywhere that sells plants, because I have to buy a plant because I'm a plant mum. And I have to get the rescue plants. I have to. I feel like it's like looking through the RSPCA dogs. You really want one. You feel like you have to look after them and bring them back to life. Most of my plants are rescue plants. They're doing okay. So got a Chinese money plant, and it was £4. I mean, it is a bit worse for wear, but there is new growth. So I'm going to repot that later. Get rid of all the manky B&Q soil, and hopefully that will live. We also got some houseplant bug killer, because every single one of my plants has got fungus gnats and they're a nightmare to get rid of. We've got these sticky yellow traps which seem to be collecting them, but they don't seem to be disappearing. So I'm going to use the traps with bug killer. Oh, this is Sam. Sam got some car cleaning stuff because he's a car loser. He's currently occupied watching Formula 1 qualifying, so I've got the next couple of hours completely slam free because he's busy. Gate lock. We got some algae remover. Hopefully this will work on the limestone. We'll have to give it a go. I think you have to use this when it's not going to rain. So we'll check the forecast and use that. See if we can use that today maybe. Oh, essential. And we've got a load of seeds for the vegetable beds, because you have to grow a lot of things inside first before you transport them outside. So I also got some propagation things to put them in. I'm going to have to put them all on the kitchen windowsill because that's the only place we get sufficient light. So we've got purple sprouting broccoli. Sam wanted that one. Habanero chili, again, Sam. I'm not a spicy gal. Strawberries, carrots, lettuce because I grew lettuce last year for the rabbits and they really enjoyed it, so I'll give that one a go again. Giant sunflowers because they're my favourite flower and I've never grown them. What else? Leeks. Sam got a tomato collection, so we'll see how many of them we can grow. Kale again for the rabbits, and red onion because fun, never grown onion before. I also got these to put them in, so there's a little tray with all seed propagation things and then lids put on top, and then you spray them with water to keep them damp and keep it humid. They grow and then you plant them outside. So once these are started sprouting, I'll get the vegetable beds and plant them outside, but that won't be until it's warmer in spring. We also went to factory shop near Sports Direct in Shirebrook, and it was entirely overwhelming. There was so much stuff. It was like TK Maxx, but a bit more overwhelming, slightly less organised. However, did get some good stuff. Sam got some Converse trainers and I got some homeware bits and bobs because I have a house. I buy homeware. Got the cutest little astronaut man trinket dish, which I'm going to put my rings in the bedroom because I have nowhere to put them at the moment. That was £2.99 bogs. I also got some frames because we have a gallery wall of friends and family pictures on our stairs, but a lot of them are just in plain IKEA frames, black IKEA frames, and I want them all to be fun, ornate frames, and the theme in our house is gold. We're gold hardware family, so when I saw these, super cheap, got some white with gold, £2, black with gold, £2, and black and gold, £4. I said to myself, whenever I see frames that are nice and cheap, I'll buy them and then slowly replace all the basic frames to make it look like a posh gallery wall. And then the best thing, the bargain of the day, which I had to convince myself to buy because I'm a cheapskate. I don't spend money on expensive things. However, I'm going to see Lizzo next week on Saturday in Manchester, and I was looking on Vinted for a pair of black boots because I've got an outfit in my head and I want black boots. Also because we're going for the day, so we'll be in Manchester most of the day and I want to be comfy, so I'm going to wear boots. And I was looking on Vinted for a pair of boots, didn't see any I liked, but it was still in the back of my mind, get a pair of black boots for Saturday. And I found some in the outlet shop and I'll show you. Woo! So they are these. They are chunky, they are ugly, and I love them. My sister always says that I walk into the shop, pick the ugliest pair of shoes and then buy them, which is true. I like chunky, ugly shoes. But these are Steve Madden chunky boots. They're in pretty good condition. There's a few minor scuffs, but nothing you wouldn't have once you'd worn them once. And they were £40. 40. I looked online when we left the shop and they were £140 from Steve Madden website, so bargain. Also, someone's like, why in my head am I going, Steve Madden, and you remind me that it's from Wolf of Wall Street. Anyway, bargain of the day. Can't wait to wear them on Saturday. And that is my haul. I'm probably going to plant the seeds today, maybe while Sam's watching Formula 1, if I can be bothered. I'm gonna have some lunch, chill out for a minute, put all this away, and then I'll be back. So, I'm inside. I should be doing this outside because it's going to get messy, but it's cold. So, I'm going to do it inside. I put a bin bag on the dining table, so Should be able to tidy it up. I'm going to repot Chinese money plant first. Found a plant pot in the garage that it fits in. But I'm just going to chop off any, oh my god, these have seen better days. Chop off any dead leaves or rotten leaves. Like this one is hanging. That needs to go. You're done. And anything else that's like hanging off, we'll give it a chap. The other leaves look okay. We'll give it a go. We'll see what the roots look like. That's all I've got here. Some sort of houseplant mix with soil, well, compost and orchid bark, which I just keep in the garage for when I have to repot a plant or pot a plant. So let's see what the roots look like. I have a feeling they're going to be rotting because before, whenever I've got a plant from a garden centre, yeah, they overwater them. The roots are okay. You can always tell if a plant's rotting by sniffing it. You can smell. It's got some. It's got some decent roots. There, quite a big one there. So we'll get rid of all this damp soil because that's not good for any plant. So all the plants have been, all the seeds have been planted, and they came with cute little labels. So now everything is, some stuff it did say plant straight outside, but don't always follow rules. I'm just gonna give them a spritz with some water. This first time I'll give them quite a big spray to keep them damp, and then maybe once a week, a couple of times a week, give them a spray just to keep them damp, help the seeds grow. And then when we get some little green shoots, I'll start thinking about putting them outside. Here we go. These I've put cling film over the top to keep it humid. I think I could put them outside, but because it's meant to be minus temperatures next week, I'm going to leave them inside for now. And then if it warms up slightly, I will put them outside. I think the sunflowers will be quite hardy. So yeah, it looks terrible, but hopefully we'll have some veg at the end of it. So last night for dinner we had HelloFresh pie. Gousto pie. This one. And we have some leftovers of the pie filling. So I'm gonna whip together, she says, having never done this before, a pie crust. And I can pop the filling in it and have it for tea tonight with some chips. I'm gonna wing it because I feel like I'm okay at baking and pastry. I'm sure I did this in food tech at school. So just got some butter cubed, got some plain flour. Start with, I don't know, that much. And I'm sure with pastry you're meant to rub it together. So, better, yeah. Rub it together till it makes breadcrumbs. So, and then I think you add water to turn it into a dough. So we'll do this, see how it turns out. bit to put that in the oven, so I'll put it in the fridge for now. This, by the way, was from B&M and it's perfect for just, this will be for 2 of us for dinner with chips, but it's perfect for a 1 or for 2 pie, and it's super cute. Just thought while I'm here covered in flour, making a mess anyway, I'm gonna make some bread. Now I make it in a bread maker because it's easy. Sam's nana, bless her, got us, well, she gave us the money to buy a bread maker because I've been saying I've wanted one for ages. So we've got this one. It's from Georgia Asda. It was 30 quid. Don't know if that was an offer. Certainly wasn't more than 35. And the recipe I use is just for plain white bread. It's nothing fancy. I've not experimented with fancy because this is really good. Yeah, the recipe I use is a Scottish mum recipe. And that is the best one I've found. I followed the one that came with the instructions and it was rubbish. And then I followed, sorry, there was a weird noise in the background. I followed a BBC Good Food recipe and it was rubbish. Scottish mum, she knows what she's on about. Just bunk it in, lock it, slap it down. You can put a delay, so if you wanted this done at a certain time, you just add those hours on, work out what time you need it done by, add those hours on, but I'm just going to set it to go, so then it's, what time is it now? Yeah, it'll be ready for tonight. I'll show you when it comes out, because it is a marvel to behold. It's beautiful, fresh bread. I know this is cheating, but I've not ventured into the baking world of bread yet. One day, but today is not that day. So Sam's gone out for the evening. He has gone to play a gig. He's in a band, he plays bass. They've gone to play a gig in Sheffield. I could have gone. I haven't gone. I don't want to go. I'm tired. I want to stay at home. And Ted is also so tired. He just got up being a fuzzy bagel. Sam never lets him on the sofa, so he knows that when it's just me, he can go on the sofa. I don't mind. The thing is, I need to put him in the kitchen so I can clean the rabbits out. But I can't move him. So I'm going to give him 10 minutes. 10 minutes of snuggles. Then we'll get the rabbits out. I realised I didn't show you the rabbits. So when I clean them out, I let them have a run around the living room. They could go upstairs if they wanted, but usually they just stay in the living room. We put Ted in the kitchen, so they're nice and safe. And this is where they live. They live in the cupboard under the stairs, like Harry Potter. They have absolutely loads of space for them. They're both dwarf rabbits, so they don't need that much space. And they quite like it. Quite often when we have a baby gate, but quite often when we open the baby gate, they just stay in there because they like it so much. So that's it, the rabbits are all clean, munching on fresh hay. That'll stay clean for about a minute. So the bread is done. It looks amazing. Oh, I wish I was hungry so I could have a slice, but I'm just still full from dinner. But it'll be so nice for breakfast tomorrow. Might have to get some sausages and bacon. Maybe. But anyway, I'll show you. Oh my gosh, how perfect is that? Oh,
If I had an iPhone, I could probably tell you, you know.
This is what happens when Ted's allowed upstairs because Sam's still out and I've come back from brushing my teeth. This is my side of the bed, but I can't move him. He's so cute and he's brought his little toy to bed. Oh my goodness, you're just a good little dog. But you are going to have to move, I'm afraid. Morning. It's Sunday. We've not got much planned today, apart from Sam will want to watch the Formula One, and we're going to take Ted on a WALK because he's not been for a long one this week.
We're not allowed to say the word.
If we say the word, chaos will ensue. So yeah, just getting up, having a slow morning. I'm very sad because I forgot to buy eggs at the shop, so I can't have my famed egg on toast for breakfast. But yeah, Sam's having jam on toast, which is his favourite.
Wow.
On the bread from yesterday. See how these guys are doing? Yep, it stayed tidy for all of about 5 minutes. So I've looked at the weather forecast and it says it's not going to rain for the next 2 days. And the algae removal we've got for the garden says it needs 36 hours where it's not going to rain. So I'm going to chance it and do it today. So hopefully it works. I'll show us doing that. She's gonna walk. She's gonna walk. Come on then. Let's go. Let's go. Walkies. Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna walk. I think he's ready to go. Are you ready to go? He'll just stand there until we leave. So we're back from our walk slash hike. Whenever we go on a walk with Sam, it's never a walk, it's a hike uphill. I think it was like 190 meters elevation on my Apple Watch. So we're tired, Ted's tired, which is the main thing. And I'm gonna make a cheesecake. Sam's busy watching the Formula One. I watched the first few laps, but then it's boring for 2 hours and then I watched the last lap. Yeah, we watched a how it's made this morning of cheesecake and now we both fancy cheesecake. So I've been to the shops and I'm going to make a Biscoff, Lotus Biscoff cheesecake. I'm not following a recipe because I don't follow recipes to bake generally. I've made cheesecake a million times, so I sort of know it by eye. Sorry. But I'll show you what I do anyway. So we've finished watching the Formula One. It's ended now. And we've just had a bit of a slow day really. I've done some tidying, cleaned up some bits of the house, hoovered. Sam's messing about with his bikes. But yeah, we've not really had anything to talk about. Ted's had a bath because he smelled like a pond after his walk, so he's all beautiful and smells nice. He hates the bath. He hates it, but he tolerates it so well. When we take him to the groomers, she always says he was a good boy, which I'm sure she says that to all the dog owners. But then she also says he hates it. You can tell he hates it, but he just stands there and lets it do everything. And that's what he does at home as well. So he's been bathed and blow dried. And I'll probably not see you again until we make dinner. We're making Gousto, a Gousto meal for dinner, so I'll try and film some of that. I'll see you then. So we had dinner. It was yummy, but so spicy. I'm not good with spice. It was spicy. I'm gonna have some cheesecake and then go to bed. I'll try and get Sam to do a taste test to see if it's any good. Delivery.
Thank you very much. Oh, this is a taste test.
No pressure. Yeah? Is it biscoffy?
Mm.
Good. So nice.